Oh, wow.
Oh, you should have heard the conversation before this started. We got a lot to unpack.
We do?
Yeah, it's been a few weeks.
Nothing really happened.
A lot's happened.
Yeah.
Y'all were just talking about twisting knobs.
No, knobs would be way better than twisting some dicks.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say it.
There's that funny clip where the guy's like, yeah, grab his dick and twist it. It's still funny. Like,
It is funny.
I'm pretty sure we've yelled that at some of your jiu-jitsu competitions and the cage matches. I'm pretty sure somebody has yelled at
Someone's dick has been twisted.
Put a
right.
finger in his butthole.
Whoa.
You did that.
I did.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. You too much. Twist that dick. Twist his dick. Twist his dick. Oh, my God.
That's a classic, man. That's a goodie. An oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, that one's good.
It's a classic. But yeah, let's get back to John. John was telling me, like, yeah, man, this big bastard, they put me up against him the other day, and he was about to choke me out, and I wasn't going to let him. So he's like, I took my thumb and I ran it right up his butthole.
That's why John does jiu-jitsu. He loves that.
That's exactly what you said.
I was not getting choked.
Usually it's his
He
nose.
had my leg, and he was about to break my leg, and I stuck my thumb up his butt.
In practice?
Yes.
Then just tell him stop.
In practice?
In
practice?
He was just talking shit to me. He was talking shit, and I was not going to tap. So I stuck my thumb. I gave him a quick jab in the ass, and
Like,
he fucking let go.
Like, are you, like, cool with him? Like, do you know this guy? Like,
He is now.
It's like, we've known each other for about as long as anybody, and you've never tried to jam a thumb in my ass.
You didn't try to break my leg either.
I tried to break your arm once.
John hasn't washed his thumb since. He just wiped his nose with it. John hasn't washed that thumb since. He just wiped his nose with it.
What is my thumb still?
Smell my finger.
No, I'm good. Over thumbing dudes in the ass.
like that's where your brain went in that moment.
Wham! I jabbed him so hard.
For a guy that doesn't do butt stuff.
Yeah, John, who's weirded out about anything.
You just mentioned the word butt or sex, and then he's
surprised.
like,
I'm surprised I did it too, but I'm like, no, fuck that. He was talking shit. I'm not losing.
John, the guy who's weirded out about anything. I'm surprised he hasn't cut his thumb off. I'm surprised he hasn't removed the thumb.
he hadn't amputated his thumb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, me too. I Germ-X'd it pretty good.
Yeah.
Germ-X'd it.
Did you thumb the shit out of that Germ-X bottle? Then threw the Germ-X away because a butthole touched it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it wasn't like a raw. It wasn't like no skin butthole. It was like there was clothes there.
No
It was
skin.
sweaty ass butthole.
Still, that thing went in the Grand Canyon.
Bro, I
It
said,
was
you are not breaking my leg.
It was his wrestling trousers that were soaked with butt sweat.
What did the guy do? Did he just take it, or did
He like fucking got up and quit. Like he said, no, bro. Like,
He clinched so hard it snapped John's thumb.
he walked off, and then he actually went and told my coach. I gave
fucking title to give him a thumbs up?
I said it worked.
This is jiu-jitsu, not jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. It was funny though. I don't give a fuck. Like he was talking shit, and I was like, he's not gonna break my leg, and I'm not tapping to him. Fuck it.
And this is what John does for fun.
Wow.
Well, I don't
So,
always
John-
do that. I think that's the first time I've ever done that.
Well, you don't do the competitions, so all you do is just roll around with dudes for fun and thumb the butt.
Yeah. I think I did a competition last year.
Would you refer to the experience as stimulating?
No, it was not. It was funny. It was funny because I wasn't expecting to do that either. But in the moment, I just said, fuck it.
But fuck it.
I got the fuck out of there, though.
Yeah. He coined the move. It's called Uranus.
I won the fight. He ran off.
I don't know if you won the fight.
My leg did not get broke, and he ran off.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's kind of like if you want to fight somebody, just strip down and get naked. Who's going to fight a
Just
naked
make it
guy?
awkward. Yeah.
Yeah, some people will, though. You're asking for
John
it.
will thumb the butt.
You want to go? No, I really don't.
No, please.
You
get
want to
off me.
wrestle?
Yeah.
Now we know John's true intentions, why he loves wrestling.
Butt stuff.
My gosh. I just like it's different. I think if it's somebody you know, but a complete stranger for the most part.
So it'd be different if you thumb Justin's butt?
I mean, at least I know him. At least I feel like I know a little bit
like
about his past and his
I feel
history.
better about thumbing
hygiene.
somebody I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I feel better about not knowing him, so then I'm not gonna have to talk about it later. Because I still see I seen the guy today, and he's like, "What's up?"
Did you give him a thumbs up?
I should have. I should have.
Hey man, we cool? Cool.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, I would never wrestle with you. When he told me that, I was just like floored for so many reasons because I'm like, no, not you. People,
I did it.
I've never stuck a thumb up a guy's ass.
I didn't
It just
stick
gets me
up
that
there.
he's all about the man on man, sweaty skin on skin action. Knowing John, now he's thumbing butts. Like,
It was
first,
one butt.
sweaty skin on skin, and then thumbing the butt. Like, man.
Did you get a whole nail in there? Like, did it get to the second knuckle?
Oh,
No,
man.
there was clothes there, man. I never got in the hole.
He stopped trimming his nails, so next time he could penetrate the
So
pants.
it was really more of a knock on the door. It wasn't a forced entry.
Yeah, no, but I clubbed it.
Yeah. You know when the police come with the battering ram and they're slamming the shit out of it? That's
It takes a
John.
few hits.
Police!
He didn't even come out.
Bro, I stiffened my thumb as hard as I can get that thing and get off of my leg. And he let go of my leg real fast.
The only thing that would have probably made that funnier is if you would have bent your thumb backwards and like broke
Oh,
it.
if I
extended
broke
this
my
shit,
thumb
right?
on his butthole, that would have
Yeah.
been funny.
And then next time you go training, you have that shit taped up or in a brace to the
What's
permanent
up?
thumbs up in a
Hey man,
cast.
and then be like, "Hey man, why you gotta be such a hard ass all the time?"
I'm gonna do a seminar on leg lock defense. It's thumb in the ass.
That's right.
A seminar.
You pay
Yeah.
me money to watch me stick a thumb in the butt.
Yeah.
Bam!
Yeah, sure.
Just when you think all hope is lost. Thumb him in the ass!
Yeah, I thought I was like, he's gonna break my leg, and I'm like, I'm not tapping.
Why would you break your leg in practice?
He wouldn't like. It's one of those things where your leg can only go so far.
Yeah.
Before it pops.
Normally.
And I wasn't gonna tap, and like not saying like he was gonna like hyperextend it, but pressure things pop on its own. Like
You've tapped in competition, but you won't tap in practice.
well, now I got a new trick. Well, I'll get disqualified next time. Watch. Yeah, you start breaking my leg.
Yeah, you
I'm
stomp
gonna
on my
finger
foot,
your
I'm gonna thump the shit out of you.
I'm gonna get a
Don't stomp
charge.
on my foot.
I'm not losing, but I'm gonna catch a charge.
Yeah.
Assault with a deadly weapon.
It's premeditated too now. Shit.
Meditated thumbing.
Yeah. Now that he's called it out, this is his finishing move. Finish him.
I don't know
That's
why.
gonna be John's ring name, John the Finisher.
I don't know why anybody doesn't want to grapple with me.
Yeah. Isn't there a gas station called like John Thumb? I think it's already taken. John Thumb.
Never, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Look them up. John Thumb gas stations. They're all across America.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Bucky's?
Bucky's.
Boosies.
Boosies?
Oh, I love getting boosies. Is it John Thumb?
No.
Maybe it's Tom Thumb. That might be what it might be Tom Thumb.
There's John Thune.
No, I'm
He's
pretty
the
sure.
center.
Pretty sure it's maybe it's just Tom Thumb. Maybe it's not John Thumb.
You say John's dumb?
What?
No.
Tom Thumb gas stations.
There you go. Okay, my bad. Tom, not John.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a real thing. You got a brother, Tom Toes.
My brother.
Part of the Southern Division of Albertsons.
Oh, really? Albertsons is still around?
Albertsons. Their
Wow.
headquarters are in Roanoke, Texas.
Wow, okay.
They have
Well,
64 locations and over 2,000 employees.
Oh, wow. Bigger than I thought.
they have them in Florida, too. Up there in the Panhandle and stuff.
I'm surprised we don't have a Boosie's around us.
You're right. Yeah, everybody loves a good Boosie. I've never actually been to a Boosie's.
Me neither.
But, I'd be willing to try some
They're
good
building
Boosie.
one in Ocala. That would be the closest one to us.
Ocala?
Yeah, there's one in Daytona.
What's a boozy?
A Boosie? You don't know what the Boosie's is?
I
I
haven't
know
been.
a little boozy.
For my brother Boosie.
Yeah. La Boosie bad.
Yeah, they say that I'm crazy.
But I ain't crazy. But yeah, no, I've never been either. Everybody
Boosie's.
swears by it.
That's Bucky's.
No, that's literally Bus Ease.
Buck Ease.
Boost
Ease.
Buck Ease.
Boo.
You can get
Sees.
beaver nuggets at Boosie's.
I love
Boosie.
a good Boosie's.
It's where the hyphen's at, and it's Bucky's.
I saw today on
Nope.
Boosie's.
on the old YouTube that they reported that the owner of Boosie's was at the NASCAR sponsorship seminar
Oh.
in Daytona. So maybe Boosie's is getting into NASCAR some way.
Getting an NASCAR.
Dude, you imagine it? Because Xfinity's going away.
I
This
heard
is the last
that.
year.
I heard
because
that.
CW is actually a competitor
Oh.
of Xfinity.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So, would you imagine if it was the NASCAR Boosie series?
That'd be pretty cool, too.
I wish Bush.
Nah.
Because Craftsman's Truck Series is back.
Yes.
Imagine if Bush sponsors the freaking
Yes.
Bush series now again.
And then Playtex sponsors the Cup Series.
Well, what are the current names?
Craftsman's Truck Series.
Like, what's the NASCAR to what the old Bush was? Because it was nationwide for a while, right?
Radio,
The
isn't it?
Craftsman
There's
Truck
sometime-
Series
I have no idea what this shit's. What
The
it is
Craftsman
now.
Truck Series is once again the Craftsman
Yeah,
Truck
it
Series.
was Camping World
Camping
for
World.
about 10 years,
Yep.
roughly. Yeah.
And then right now the Bush series is the Xfinity series.
But you're right. At one point, it was nationwide.
It was the Bush series, then Nationwide series, and now it's the Xfinity series.
Xfinity.
But this is their last year.
Yes.
Like their contract was up this year to
So
sponsor
they're
it.
gonna be
Yes.
competing
But-
for.
But they told NASCAR they would
1
do
year.
it one more year, and then 2026 somebody else would come, and then the Cup Series is the Cup Series.
Yeah, they don't have a title sponsor. Not since Monster.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was the Monster
Monster Energy
for like 1 year or 2
yeah.
years or something.
Yeah, it was a
right?
couple of years.
Yes, yeah.
It was
So-
Winston Cup, Nextel Cup,
Yeah. Sprint Cup.
Sprint Cup, and then I think after that it was.
Now the Cup Series has like title sponsors that, but I
Yeah.
guess they didn't want the series name to change for the Cup Series, so that's why
So
they.
it's just NASCAR Cup.
So they have like primary sponsors for the Cup Series, but it's
Yes.
just the Cup Series.
Yes.
But I think if somebody paid them the right price, they
Yes.
would do it.
Oh,
for
100%. That was their whole point. Is they didn't get the money they wanted. They weren't going to lower their asking price, so they're like, "Fuck it, we'll just be NASCAR Cup Series for a little."
I
while.
did like the Xfinity Series on the CW.
Oh, with the new scoring pylon
Scoring pylon, the
on
scoring
the bottom,
and you
doesn't
see
capture the damn screen.
what?
It doesn't block the whole fucking screen.
Yeah, and you see more
But
butts. You see more positions on it,
ooh,
and like,
More
their side by
position.
side was better. Like the action was the bigger screen, and the interviews were the smaller screen.
Sounds like a porno
yeah.
app.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
like a
like it,
porno
though.
app.
And they have a good broadcasting crew. Freaking the Adam Alexander. What?
That's definitely a porn star
If
name.
they're
The
like
broadcasting crew.
It's everything you're
the
describing.
actions on this screen.
You
They're
got the
doing
interviews on this
screen. You got the
screen.
commentating on
The
this
production
screen.
crew's awesome. Adam Alexander sounds definitely like somebody in the porn industry.
They have Adam Alexander, Parker Kligerman, and Jamie
Oh yeah,
McRae.
Park it in her Kligerman.
Parker Kligerman.
Yeah, I
Yep.
did hear and see a lot of rumors around Dodge returning to trucks next year.
Oh yeah, all the big media outlets already reported it.
Yep,
Yeah,
and then
it will be Ram. Ram will be back.
yep, and then possibly getting back in the Cup Series by like 27.
Well, that also. I follow people They have insider.
You look like a
You
follower.
fucking predator.
Yeah, they have good. There's some.
You
car
have to
channels.
report to a law
Shut
enforcement.
up.
He's like,
There-
I already
there-
fucking know.
There are some car reporters, like auto industry reporters, that I follow, and like people give them shit because they'll like report shit,
Yeah.
and people are like, "No, that ain't true. That ain't true." And then like 2 months later,
And
the
then
shit
it's
happens. And every time they report something, like they reported,
They're
like
pretty spot on.
the Stellantis who owns Dodge, Ram, and all that.
Yeah.
They reported that they were trying to find a new CEO. Like, no, that ain't happened. 2 months later, the fucking
They did.
CEO left the company.
Oh shit.
And then Mopar Jesus came back, and they reported that like 2 months.
Yeah. I did-
Well, they reported that the Hemi's coming back.
damn.
And then last week, you see that they were moving the Hemi production back to Detroit.
Oh.
So why are they moving the production to Detroit?
Because there's tariffs and it's cheaper to build it here
Yeah,
now.
but why? no. But why build an engine that none of your vehicles have anymore?
Because you're gonna put it in something.
Exactly. And he also reported a few months ago that they sent 2 of the new Dodge Chargers down to Mexico and told them figure out how to fit Hemis into them.
Oh.
So, and now there's rumors that those 2 cars came back with Hemis in them.
Nice.
That they were able to. But it
Mass
all started
produce.
with the V8 started when Tim Knissis came back to Ram,
Uh-huh.
and they were talking about Ram is bringing back the Hemi.
I got you.
So if they're coming back to NASCAR, that confirms they're bringing back the V8.
Did Ram break off from Dodge? Were they separate?
They're under the umbrella, but they're their own brand now. It's
I
not the
got
Dodge Ram; it's the Ram.
Okay, that's what I was getting at.
It used to be like the Dodge Ram,
Ram.
1500.
Yeah.
Now it's Ram
That's what
1500.
you drove a Dodge Ram 1500
Yeah.
with a long bed.
Yeah, it was nice.
It's
Probably the
silver and
coolest-
black, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Silver, black, and it might have had some blue.
maybe.
Or maybe a little red stripe.
So they were reporting that the Hemi was coming back. Like Ram was already bringing back the Hemi because they even post screenshots of like the of like a computer system in the plants up in Detroit where they're building wiring harnesses and Hellcat engines for Rams, which you don't sell Rams with Hellcat engines in them. So why are you making engines and wiring harnesses for Rams? That means they're going to be announcing towards mid-year that, which they can't announce it now because if they announce it now, no one's going to buy the crap. They're
Or
currently
exactly.
making.
They got to try to sell what
They got to
got.
wait until they get closer to the next production year
Yes.
to announce that all that stuff's coming back.
Because anytime they do like a big body or chassis change, it's expensive because they got to change all their dies and all
Yeah, they
that
got to
shit.
retool the factories.
Exactly. So that, like even Ford's been doing it for years. Like they'll keep the same like base parts for like 20 years and
Yeah.
then change some fenders, change some tailgates, call it a new vehicle.
Like the 5.7 Hemi engine. They've been making that old-ass freaking iron block Hemi for 20 years now.
Yeah.
And people still buy them because it's a solid engine. You have no issues with them.
If you can't dodge it, ram it. That's what they say.
Yep,
In fact, that 22 car right there is a Dodge.
it is.
Yes.
I'll have some new diecast on there next week. when you
New
get
Dodge paraphernalia.
here. They're big-time diecast.
Big
Like.
time. Did you get a Traveler's Whiskey one?
I didn't. I went to pre-order it, and they were already sold out.
I felt like that was something you would have got.
Now, I went on there like a few days after they
Announced
posted
all,
it,
yeah.
and that bitch was sold out.
You got the
already.
Cletus car, didn't you?
No. I pre-ordered an old school NASCAR guy one a while back, and it finally shipped.
An old school? Like, are we talking like 80s?
Man,
Earlier?
dude, the best part of waking up.
Is Folgers in your cup? Mark Martin.
No.
Folgers? Sponsored Mark Martin for years.
The rich north of Richmond.
Tim Richmond?
Tim Richmond.
You're right. He
I
did
got
have a
Tim
Folgers
Richmond
car.
25 Folgers car.
I thought you have one.
I don't. I pre-ordered it last year, and it finally is being shipped.
I would have bet money that you already had a Tim Richmond car.
No,
Are you excited?
not really.
Why do I get it?
Oh, but why am I going to be excited about it?
You don't get
I'm
excited.
happy
about
I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's on its way!
Can't wait. I'm tracking the shipping.
Do you actually have room for it?
He'll
Yes.
make room.
It'll
There is
end-
an empty spot. I see an empty
It'll
spot.
end up over here. The 2 Superbirds will come down because those aren't
Hey!
actually
Oh,
NASCAR diecast.
are you trying to get on the Dale Jr. download? Do you see what he just put on there? He wants people with NASCAR collections, whether it's diecast, sheet metals, whatever. He wants you to share them, and they're
Yeah.
going to come down and they're going to find the super fans and they're going to do like a deal on them because he wants to see it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to see it all, Ross.
I got a die cast coming of somebody who you just saw on TV that you couldn't remember his name.
Cleater Max Pappas. That I couldn't remember his name. Greg Biffle?
What were we just watching
Cletus McFarlane?
after that?
Guardians of the Galaxy? That I couldn't remember his name? Rowdith Burns?
I got number 51, Rowdy Burns car on the way.
Nice.
Wow.
To go with the Russ Wheeler. You don't have a
Yes.
Cole Trickle, though.
That is all. You know when you heard my phone going off in there?
That was an update.
That was me winning a Cole Trickle.
Yeah!
Well, that's something to be proud of. You are excited. You are excited.
That was me winning the auction for the Cole Trickle.
Yeah. Look at you, man.
That's awesome because that stuff I think is getting ready to take off because they've been talking about Days of Thunder 2 for years, but Jeff Gordon has made some comments here in the last couple weeks. There might be there's serious talks going on about a Days of Thunder 2.
Oh,
There's only
so-
2 more I gotta get: the Superflow car,
Yeah,
and then the 51
Mellow Yellow.
Mellow Yellow car.
It's like that 42.
Yeah.
But it's Mellow Yellow.
When
Rowdy
I
Burns'
was
car.
little, I thought,
Right now, there's a seller selling the entire set for $1,000 on eBay.
I need to find. I got the
He's
very
not going to
small
sell
one.
them all, so I'm following.
He's not going to break them up.
Well, I'm following his auction, so that if he doesn't sell them as a package deal, hopefully he breaks them up.
Yes.
I thought Jeff Gordon was in Days of Thunder because him and Tom Cruise kind of looked similar.
No, Jeff Gordon wasn't even born.
I know, but I'm saying
The movie came out in 1990.
I watched Days of Thunder right as the time of Jeff Gordon coming on the scene.
Oh, yeah.
So that's about the time when I made and I'm like, wow, like how did he do that? And then it's not Jeff Gordon.
Yep. Nope. I watched a lot on that because that was like my favorite movie for the longest time, and nobody even knew what the fuck it was as a kid. But I got introduced to it in Sam's Club, believe it or not. Sam's Club's
Surprised
always
your dad didn't show you.
no, but Sam's Club was always trying to sell surround sound systems at that time. So what did they have up there for a demo? They had the scene from Charlotte where he's like, "Here I am dropping the hammer. No, you're not." And it was badass. And like that caught me as a kid. And then it was on HBO. And this kid let me have the VHS tape of the recorded copy from HBO. And I watched that for years. That's sick. Sick. Oh, man.
Dang.
That's Rowdith Burns.
Rowdy Burns.
Rowdith. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Somewhere in my stuff, I do have the little Days of Thunder.
The 164s.
Yes, I have the whole thing of them because
Nice.
that was my deal.
I still remember watching Dale drive.
Yep.
I'm like,
I
didn't
remember.
watch it. 'cause I was working.
my dad was working too, and I'm like sitting there like, oh, my dad's gonna be fucking
Yeah.
heartbroken.
I think yesterday was
The anniversary.
25
yeah,
years. Yeah.
Yeah, and Dale Jr. got gifted. A guy had one of his dad's cars from like the 90s
And left it in his
and
will.
willed it to Dale Jr.
And Dale Jr. had the hood.
from his
Already
uncle.
had the hood from the car because when they
40
sold the
years
car,
later, yeah.
they kept the hood.
40
So-
years later, and this car comes back into his life.
And it randomly ended up being that car.
That hood that he had actually matches
Yep.
the original for that car.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy.
Yep.
I never did hear the history on the car to find out
Huh.
where it all came from. But he says it had all the original stamps and stuff on it,
Yep.
so they were going to get the history. I find that stuff kind of fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's entertaining to me. Hey, get out of here! But we did go to Ocala Speedway.
Oh, yeah?
2
Get on,
Fridays
go.
ago. The Lucas Oil Dirt late models were there. I hadn't been there since my dad raced there. and
I've
I
never
was
been
like,
there.
Yes, you have.
I have not been there.
He didn't go with you, me, and Jake and
No,
stuff?
I was officiating that night.
Okay. Well, I haven't been there since I was probably literally like 6, 7 years old, really. We went that one night, but that doesn't count.
We didn't even watch any racing.
Yeah, dudes were eating chili dogs and mustering them up. And
yes.
Well, we went to watch.
Yes.
We went to watch racing, and
went to a strip club instead.
The power went out before it even got to race.
That was actually Danielle's idea in Wendy's.
Well, that was
sure.
Yeah.
It was not the guy's idea.
I didn't care to go,
but anyway, I swear, the older I get, the more I start remembering, like vividly, like pieces of my childhood. It's the weirdest thing to me.
I do not.
Yeah, it's kind of a new development for me. It's like my brain's fucking going backwards. But anyway, it's like snapshots in my head. And when we went there 2 Fridays ago, that place has not changed.
No.
It is a fucking time capsule. Like the tech shed, the pit window, like the pits, was everything like I imagined and remembered in my head. The grandstands, like nothing.
Or you had deja vu.
It wasn't deja vu. Like
that's how it was when we went to the Freedom Factory.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been checking tire pressures over there, checking fucking
that place has changed a little bit.
Checking the fucking stagger on tires. Every time I go out there, my fucking fingertips are burnt to shit. Fucking trying to spin the tires. You gotta check them while they're hot.
You do, man. It's hot.
God damn it! Fuck.
Hot tires.
Unless you've done it, you don't know the pain.
That's right. These hands have done it a lot. Serious.
Well, these hands have touched.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was the weirdest thing to me, and I was like, that's kind of pretty cool, you know?
Yeah.
Because I remember when my dad was racing around there, and like, this place hasn't fucking changed at all. It was kind of cool. But it was cool. They actually had the iRacing simulator there.
They have one at the Ocala?
Well, the late models now is like, it's like the highest form of that kind of dirt racing. So it's like the NASCAR type stuff. Yeah. So they have all the vendor or all the souvenir trailers and stuff. You can go out there and buy like the team gear and shit like that. For like it was expensive, but it was like $10 for 10 laps. But
to race on the damn iRace, that's ridiculous.
But the reason I did it is because I was with my father-in-law and he was interested. And I'm like,
I should have charged you $10 a lap when you're doing the shit at my house.
We would have had enough to run a ARCA race.
Yeah, there you go.
But the reason I did it is because we never did dirt late models on there, and that's what they had set up. And I'm like, you know what? I want to see what this is all about. Yep. Man, I got on there and it was Charlotte. Flat-footed it. Made 6 laps. Like I got within like a half a tenth of the fast time that they had on there, and then I wrecked. And then my father-in-law, he actually raced dirt. He's done it before. I've never
Tim
done
the B-man.
Tim the B-man.
Yep.
He couldn't even complete a lap at half throttle, man. He was struggling, but it was worth the $10.
Yeah.
And I said, well, whoever has the slowest lap has to buy the first round of beers. He bought beer all night. Nice. he was a little embarrassed.
I need to drag my simulator out to places and charge.
Dude, honestly, you could like.
Well, Justin sent
was it iRacing?
Idea that
it was iRacing.
Well, they should get banned.
Oh yeah.
It is
charging
against the terms of service.
Oh really? To charge?
To let somebody else race on your account.
Well, it was a test, is what it was. Yeah. You weren't actually racing. It was a test session. No other cars. Gotcha. And, like, it was a fixed setup. You run your 10 laps.
Nothing like what we did here?
No.
You raced under my name?
We've never done that.
No, I don't pay for it anymore, so I don't care.
Ross Martello had a lot of good runs, even a few wins, okay? Yeah. But yeah, no. I thought that was pretty neat. But the racing was cool, I'd say.
Never been to a dirt race.
Well, now that I know that Speed Weeks is all done and gone, we could have went.
I thought we were going to go to the drag racing thing again this year.
Are they still having it?
It was 2 weeks ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious as a heart attack.
The one we went to last week.
Don't look at me. I don't know this shit.
I had no fucking idea.
It was 2 weekends ago.
No.
Oh, 100%.
Shit, because in March, the Gator Nationals are usually in March, right? Why didn't you fucking say that? Seriously, I told somebody the other day, I'm like, man, I hope that thing comes back around because that was fucking awesome.
I recommend stuff all the time. People are like,
you didn't recommend it!
I don't recommend stuff anymore because we don't do it.
You went because we had an extra ticket.
Yeah, I did.
And you...
I don't know.
Hey, I paid for that extra ticket, okay?
I wasn't saying you wasn't, but I was saying that you wouldn't have went and had a good time if we didn't have an extra ticket. You wouldn't have even known about it.
I knew about it.
Why didn't you say something? I would have went.
Okay, I guess I'll know next year. If I'm
Hey,
gonna hound the
speaking
shit out
on that, though, we're going to Hardy.
Yeah! Ross is so pumped.
I'm going
It's
to
going to be
drink.
a good fucking
Ross's response.
Good.
I guess I can put some earplugs in for a little bit. Couple hours.
His music's terrible.
It
It's
sounds
not.
like
I'm going there just to fucking get drunk.
No.
What about Cole Weasel?
Who?
You don't even know
You
Cole
don't.
Weasel?
You don't.
I'm not
you don't know,
trolling you.
Do you know who Steven Wilson Jr. is?
I do not.
What
I'm not
about
trolling
McCoy
you.
Moore? McCoy Moore's
He's
from
just
Lake.
naming fake
No,
names.
seriously.
No,
I swear
it's
to God.
really-
Look up the lineup. Look up the
I'm
lineup.
good, man.
It's really what it is.
About Sycoris.
Cigarettes?
I don't know who Sycoris is.
Well, if you're fucked up, you're going to enjoy it, so.
Oh, I won't be listening to the music. I'll be fucking sleeping in my fold-out chair.
You say that, but I'm telling you, you're gonna have a good time.
You're gonna be
Why are you
like,
taking the
wow.
fold-up chair when you already have a chair bought for you?
Oh, yeah, how about the fancy tickets?
Because
Yeah.
we didn't want to hear you bitch about having to get in there and find a seat.
I love the lawn.
No, man.
No, man.
Not this time.
Nah, we got you
This
seats.
time.
That way, if it rains, you're still going. Because
If I go to the
you're under the
lawn-
covered awning.
Rain's never stopped us.
I'm laying down if we go to the lawn.
That's right.
You might not even find me.
They call him Lawn John.
Long John Silver.
Lawn John. But yeah, me and John was like, because this will be my third Hardy concert.
I've never been to Hardy.
Dude,
Dude, it's
have
badass.
you sucked his dick yet? Jesus Christ, dude.
I mean,
If I had the
no.
opportunity to, I would have.
He performs. That's what he's.
That's right. I'm just telling you, like,
Bro country.
I didn't become a fan until I accidentally went to a concert. We went to go see Lainey Wilson. He was the main guy. I'm like, oh, we'll stick around for a few songs. I know a couple, and we stayed for the whole thing. I'm like, fucking awesome. Next thing I know, we're going to Colorado. Now,
You went to Colorado for him?
yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude.
Well, for him and for the venue.
But, right, Red Rocks was badass. Like, in fact, he just come up with an album live from Red Rocks. From the show we were at. How fucking
Wow.
cool.
I gotta listen to it.
How
Yes.
fucking cool.
But while we were there,
How fucking
like I said,
cool.
we got to tour Colorado. We went to different places in Colorado. We went to Denver. We went to Golding. All of these places and like cool whatnot. It was a vacation
I've been to Colorado.
I've never been.
for work or pleasure.
It was in July and it was fucking hot as goddamn balls.
Can you
out
go
there.
for both?
It was perfect when we went. It was kind of cold. But like I'm gonna tell you, the Rocky Mountain highs.
Yeah, drink water, man.
Yeah, because it's
The
high altitude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta drink water, man.
it didn't bother me. See, I spent 4 years in high altitude. My body's acclimated.
4 years ago, 15 years ago.
You're right.
Or
It was-
4 years.
It was 15 ago.
years ago. Your
What?
body's reacclimated itself
Yeah.
back to here.
My math's
Right.
all fucked.
It didn't affect me when I was out there.
And like you could buy little cans of oxygen.
I just lived my normal life and I was fine.
That's it. Just breathe normally.
Yeah, I just breathed.
Yep. But
I'm not a fan, but
I'm telling you,
when my bros, hey,
it could. I'm
we
telling
want to
you.
go to this con. I'm like, okay,
Have I
I'll
ever
go.
steered you wrong
Possibly.
on what?
I don't know. I gotta go.
Name one thing I've dragged you into where you're just like, that was fucking terrible.
I'll let you know here. When's this concert?
Yeah,
I'll let you know in
6 months.
September.
Yeah, it's a while. It's a while away.
It's like September. Does that sound right?
I think y'all said September.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I do not know right now.
September. Yeah. So yeah. But
We bought it. We were premature.
Oh, did you already buy my ticket before I said I was gonna go?
No.
pretty much.
no.
We were pretty much.
Well,
You're
I-
going to the fucking concert.
I was
Pretty
looking for
much.
3, and I'm like, all right, we gotta find that thing.
Well, we talked Danielle into going.
Yeah.
My wife, my sister-in-law, her baby daddy now,
Baby
my
dad.
mother-in-law, my father-in-law, they're all going as well. So it's going to be because that's all we've been like. Even my sister-in-law was like, whatever, Hardy, and then the last one she was like, that was really cool, so she wants to go again. So I'm telling you, like,
Yeah, I gotta get
I'm
my
turning
flannel
people
shirt.
onto this.
I gotta get my jean shorts.
You got your Hey Dudes.
I got my Hey Dude
You already
shoes.
got the glasses out
Get
of
some
boy.
tube socks.
Yeah,
I gotta grow the Fu Man. Do I gotta get a Fu Manchu instead of my beard?
I mean, only if you're giving
Yeah.
mustache rides.
Gotta buy a tap out shirt.
No, you don't see people in tap-out shirts at this event.
He looks pretty douchey. He looks pretty douchey.
You can wear a hockey jersey. He wears a hockey jersey a lot.
It shouldn't be too hot for a hockey jersey. I got a hockey jersey though.
I mean,
I
I'm
got
saying.
a Ben Roethlisberger jersey.
Yeah, the one I gave you.
Yeah. To take someone to the porta potty.
Yeah.
Rapeless burger.
Yeah. That's where I was kind of getting at, but it was funny.
Yeah. But no, man, I'm super excited. You're gonna have a great time.
I'm gonna have a great time no matter what's happening.
Don't let John take all the credit. He got half your ticket, and I got the other half.
Well,
it's the best $100 I've ever spent.
The idea.
It was $200 ticket.
No.
God damn.
The idea itself.
I'm like, if that's
from
the case,
you,
give it to somebody else. Make it worth it.
Right. The idea came from you, though, right? Like the Hardy concert.
Yes.
Because I wouldn't have known about it.
Because
there hasn't been a Hardy concert he hasn't wanted to go to.
Well, this is the first time he's been like this close, and for a long.
The amphitheater. Yeah, the amphitheater.
Yeah. So I haven't been there since somebody stole my shirt at the Kid Rock concert.
I've been there since the Kid Rock concert that it poured, it flooded.
Oh yeah, y'all went back to Kid Rock.
Afternoon.
Yes.
But we're miserable by the time the concert started because it literally flooded.
We got
there like at noon, and it flooded from noon until 7.
People were going in the porta potties for shelter.
Yeah, and then it's like 10 minutes before the concert started.
Canceled,
the fucking
right?
rain. No, the rain lit up.
Oh.
Lit up. Because me and Danielle were like, just cancel it. Just cancel it.
Well, I thought y'all said
the show goes on. I'm like, fuck.
Well, I thought y'all said, was that the one where y'all went, like, somebody said, oh, they canceled it, and they're like, no, it's not canceled.
Same one.
Because the fairgrounds lost power because the transformer blew.
Bingo.
Yep.
Bingo.
Yeah, we parked over here.
And
tailgate party was over here.
Well, the side that we should be on the fairgrounds side, so.
Yeah, the 301 side.
Sure, yeah.
The normal side that we always park.
The normal side.
Oh, we went with Skillman and all them, and they got the VIP parking, which was on the opposite side. We had to walk a quarter mile.
We spent all our money on your ticket. We couldn't afford VIP.
Cool. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
To make up, I'll buy you an 18-pack of Busch lattes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sure.
I'm still drinking the ones you bought me for Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
These are those Busch lattes.
Wow, that's impressive.
I can't tell you last time I had a Busch.
2 weeks ago when we had the last podcast is when the last time I had one.
Well,
I'd probably say
I haven't had a Busch in a while.
I'd probably say it was like college. Yeah, it was like it wasn't a thick Busch, but it was enough because it was like an unexpected thing. And then
was it a Busch concert you went to? Your favorite band, Busch?
No, and it wasn't beans either. Bush beans.
Were you baked?
No,
on the beans.
No, I've never.
Baked beans are my favorite.
It wasn't
beans.
a scary movie, Busch.
I never got baked till after college. I was so scared to try it.
You pull the pants down and then.
No, it was just like, hey, it's been, a couple weeks or something, and I wasn't expecting this to happen, kind of thing. And then it was like, the next day it was gone, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. So, yeah.
John's like, yeah.
Hey, a little Busch ain't bad for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind a little Busch.
Little Bushy.
I don't give a fuck.
Nope. This is America. I want bald eagles.
I don't give a fuck.
Did y'all watch Super Bowl?
I did.
I did not watch a single play of it.
I didn't really get into it, but it was nice to see a straight ass whipping.
I did not watch it down in football.
Really?
Since the end of the season.
Tom Brady did great.
Oh, that's why you should have watched it.
Since the moment the Patriots season ended, I didn't watch it down in football after that.
He's bitter because Tom's on the Raiders now.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
You're just mad because Tommy's on the Raiders.
I don't give a shit who he owns.
You like Tom. And you're just, you're feeling bad because they'll break up again.
I don't care, man.
You know what? I know he likes Tom because he paid good money to go see Tom's last game.
He was like having like a I don't care about Tom moment for a while during that whole Tom Brady Bucks run.
Well, yeah.
And he
was a little salty.
He went to the playoff game.
You went to Tom's last game. How many people can say that?
That's
we all went to Tom's last game.
That's the reason why I went.
And that was, and at that time, I think he was butthurt that he was
No.
playing for the Bucks.
I was never anti-Tom.
You're butthurt he wasn't on the Patriots.
Oh,
so.
damn right I was.
Yeah, I didn't even like Tom until he became a Patriot.
Yeah,
until he became a Bug.
That's how everybody.
I hated him when he was a Patriot.
That's how every Bucks
fan was. That guy's a fucking crybaby. Fuck him. My dad's like,
he's a fucking cheater.
Yeah, my dad's like, man, he's a good quarterback. I'm like, nah, you fucking take your little crybaby quarterback. And then we come to the Bucks. Yeah, Tom Brady. Yeah.
Every Bucks fan hated Tom Brady until he came to the Bucks, except for that guy in the bathroom line. Fuck Tom Brady. We never had lines going to the bathroom until fucking Tom came here. Remember that guy?
Yeah, I've had these seats for 20 years.
He ain't
Never
lying,
once
though.
had to stand in a fucking line here.
He ain't fucking lying.
That was a long ass fucking line.
I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Even I was like, yeah, fuck Tom Brady. I got pissed so
fuck,
bad.
Bro, I'm about to piss my pants. I almost did.
That game ended, and we went back I think 3 weeks later to
Monster Jam.
Ain't nobody there.
it was Luke
Lenny-
Combs concert. Yeah, I think it was Luke Combs.
The bleachers
All that
are
shit's
down.
gone.
Yeah.
It'll never be back.
No bathroom line. You walk right into the bathroom, find a pisser right away.
Season
I'm
ticket
like-
price is cut in half.
Oh my God, Tom Brady has people who work like this.
That's it, man.
Get them all excited and riled up.
You know what? He got a couple $100 of my money, and I was willing to pay it.
Yeah, we paid like $100 and something for those tickets.
Yeah, and I thought they were good seats, especially for late getting them when I got them. And it's
that was a good game though. It was a good time.
The game wasn't that great because the Cowboys started kind of beating the shit out of them, and then two ass clowns in front of us just wanted to fist
high
bump.
five.
I finally dude, no
But
more
it's
fist
memories
bumps.
though,
I'm
man.
done.
It's memories. Good
You remember
memories.
those fist bumps.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good time.
Yeah, you take your fucking Dallas Cowgirl hat and get out of here, Beyonce.
Like I said, I just about pissed my pants. That was about the only hard part about that.
Yeah.
No, it was a good time. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Something I got to do with you guys. My father-in-law went. Yeah.
Tim the B-Man.
Tim the B-Man.
Yeah.
And like I said, we can always say that we got to see his last game.
Yep.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm a Bucks fan, so I was already in because of that.
That's
And I
my-
know you guys. It's like
it's my
whatever.
second team.
I don't have a second team.
It's my
Trudy
first
Curtis
and
fan
only
only has
team.
one team.
man.
It's because it's the local team.
It's
so-
my first and only team. It's like I was going through cleaning up shit in the house the other night, and I found this whole box of old pictures and shit. There was pictures of you in high school too, from football, us after the game or whatever.
Pictures of John in your house?
Yes, I do. No, they're in a box actually. Well,
Labeled John.
and then it was a picture of me, my dad, and John Gruden.
Put a dick in the box.
Dick
Yeah.
in the box.
Yeah, there was a picture of me, my dad, and John Gruden from Bucks camp. Whenever Coach Ray
cool.
took us over, and that's when I became a Bucks fan. Is getting to go to a Bucks game was the first thing I went. They played the Patriots. Drew Bledsoe was the quarterback. It was a preseason game. I remember.
Yep.
And I wanted to get I think I wanted to get a Derek Brooks jersey.
Derek Brooks.
And my
was the
dad's
deal.
like, what about this one? John Lynch. And I'm like,
All
yeah,
right.
John Lynch is cool. He bought me the John Lynch jersey, and that's kind of the day I became a John Lynch fan, right?
How about this?
Yeah.
Who's the quarterback?
You know where I'm going.
Johnson.
Brad
how about
Johnson.
this Brad Johnson jersey? Sure you want Tiki Barber or freaking
Sean
Derek
King
Brooks?
might have been the quarterback at that time. I don't even remember. But no, I really.
Sure you want this?
Mike Allstott?
Yeah, sure you want this random white offensive lineman jersey?
No, I think he did mention the Mike Allstott, but I was like, that time I wanted a defensive guy.
Yeah,
You want to hop aboard the A train?
Nope.
Oh hell no!
Nope. I walked out there with a John Lynch jersey, man.
Boom!
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Lynch was a badass.
He was.
He
And
was
then
a badass.
as my playing career went on, I could relate a lot to him because he was a quarterback that turned into a safety, and that's
Right.
kind of what I did.
And he was also white.
Yes, he sure was. What does that got to do with anything?
It just helps. It helps
Yeah.
to have a role model that looks like you.
Yeah, it's true.
It does.
Guy, yeah.
There's probably gonna be a slew of white running backs after Christian McCaffrey. I promise.
Nah, not
Or-
gonna happen. There's only been 3.
I'm
Danny
telling you.
Woodhead, Christian
He would.
McCaffrey.
No, but I'm telling
Name
you,
me another
Christian
white running
Christian McCaffrey might
Peyton Hillis?
He might inspire.
Okay,
He might inspire new white running backs. That's what
you're
I'm
right.
getting
He
at.
did make a Madden cover, so I can't get paid
And that
for shit.
that's
Somebody from the 50s?
that scat
It doesn't count. That's the. There was
That's
no other
scat
option.
guy. That's AFL.
the Scatborough guy or whatever. The Scatborough.
Oh, whatever. He's not ever gonna play.
Yeah, he might. All right, remember that. He said that the guy from Arizona State's not
He
gonna play.
won't play.
He might not.
He's not that great. He won't play. He'll play preseason, and he'll
might.
play if somebody gets hurt.
Yeah, he'll
but-
be the fourth
He
pre-run.
runs hard.
Goes hard in the paint.
Yeah, goes
Goes
hard.
hard.
Yeah. Nah, I just don't believe it.
Oh.
But oh yeah, another break in development, Ross.
Kevin
Is a new member of the family.
I got a puppy, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kevin-
I did not. Danielle.
I saw you fucking clucking like a chicken around it on. Like,
What?
Oh, we were playing.
Dude, hey, this dude's fucking getting weird.
Me, Tori, and Cameron were
You chicken
playing
cucker.
a card game where it's true, dare, or joke, and you pull which one. Well, mine was.
You're the joke.
Yeah, that's funny. I think it was dare, or I don't remember what it was, but it might have been dare. But anyways, I had to go around and if I can get them to laugh versus me not laugh. So it said cluck like a chicken and whatever. So I went around and I had the puppy toy clenched between my legs and went and then dropped it like I was laying an egg and the kids were losing it.
Oh,
And
chicken
the
cucker.
dog is just laying there, just like not even doing anything. The kids are dying. But yeah, so we got.
What have you become?
But it's cool because like Home Alone, whenever the mom they get to New
I
York,
don't remember.
they get to New York and they realize he's like, "Where's Kevin? Kevin!" Like the whole movie just
I remember
Kevin.
that.
Yeah. Oh come on.
Well, Cameron.
Dude, that movie came out like 40 years ago.
Dude, that's a great movie. I didn't watch a lot of movies, but I know all the Home Alones.
Yeah.
Cameron named him.
Yeah.
Tori was gonna go with the classic Oreo and because he's black and white. And then
Should name him
Cameron's
Michael
like,
Jackson then.
Hey, that would have been funny.
This is
but
Michael
he said-
This
he
is Michael
said
Jackson.
He said Kevin. We all just kind of like chuckled and we're like, that's kind of funny.
See, the thing
then
about my
he
dog
mentioned-
is it don't matter if he's black or white.
So yeah, we got a puppy now.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we got
Did you tell
Snickers and
Ross
Kevin.
what kind of puppy you got? You know what kind of dog
Can
he
you,
is?
you saw a picture of him?
Brief picture. I didn't really.
Would you?
Study
A
it.
brief. He sent you a picture of his briefs?
The briefs.
What would you guess?
He was lanky.
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 Like a.
Great Dane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why'd you get their Great Dane?
Because I told him how great they are, man.
Because they're
They're
great.
awesome dogs.
Like
You're
it's
gonna
in
have
the
a
name.
fucking mini horse in your
Yeah.
fucking house.
His
will.
dad's supposed
You'll
to be
have a-
over 200 pounds.
You'll have a fucking-
He's supposed to be fat.
He will be like this dude's paws are.
And you hate it when
forearms are
Jenny
huge.
shit on the floor.
Yeah, his shit's already the same size, and he's like he's 12 weeks today.
That's terrible.
He's gaining like 5 pounds a week. Like he's
Dude,
a big
like,
guy.
He's
he's
a
gonna
big
walk in the
motherfucker.
backyard and only be able to turn his fucking neck left and right, and then he has no room to move back there. Yeah, he walks out the screen porch like, I'm stuck in the
It's
backyard.
okay. They don't really run much, so
Yeah.
you won't have to worry about it.
Yeah, so we got a big one. And Danielle was not a fan of
yeah.
getting a dog.
Did you see? Did you
Yeah,
see the
she
video?
got a dog and a cat like in fucking a month or a few months. from each
We
other.
got her
Swear to
in.
God, I'm gonna beat somebody's ass.
We got the cat in
That's what she says.
November, and it's February.
That's a
Well, the
4-month
cat was
pretty much
her idea. The dog
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
your
the cat's
idea.
her. The dog is me.
The cat takes care of itself though. As long as you feed up its or fill its feeder like once a week.
Look at her fucking stare in this video.
It's evil. She doesn't know.
Like
She is not happy at all. Who's Lindsay?
her coworker.
She doesn't want it, but she wants it.
Exactly. That's it. You saw the same thing. She's smiling.
Instantly, she was pissed off,
She's
and then
smiling.
she's like, "Well, it's a puppy. I like puppies."
But that face, bro, serial killer.
Yeah.
Like she looks like a crazy meth head.
Were you picking her up from fucking work?
Yeah, because her truck's in the shop,
Yeah.
and so
That truck's always in the shop.
I know. And they still didn't figure out what the misfire was.
Still?
No, she picked it up though. She's like, I'm
Fuck
not
it, I'll
waiting.
fix it.
Yeah, I'm not waiting.
I'll fix it.
So but yeah, so I picked
funny-
her up and
The
had a
funny,
puppy.
the funny part about that whole thing, that's how I imagine, like, whenever you first met her, and, like,
This motherfucker.
John dropped his pants, and she's like, I swear to God, I'm going
Then
to
she
beat your
laughed.
fucking ass. And then she smiled, and then she's like, Lindsay! It's like you said, she wants it, but she acts like she doesn't want
she
it.
acts like she don't want it, but she wants it.
The next thing you know, 2 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
She's had a couple meltdowns. She'd be like, I told you I didn't want a puppy. I'm like,
it's okay. And I told you I don't want you to bitch no more, so I didn't get my
Yeah.
way, so neither are you.
Yep.
But I've been trying to. I've been helping out.
Yeah.
Let the dog out, clean up the little messes he makes.
It's expected.
I'm trying to
He's a
help
puppy.
train him, but man, in a few months he should be good to go.
So when's he going to be able to join you on the back porch?
He's
If you're
out-
training him.
He's out there all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How does he do it without thumbs?
Not sure. Yeah. I let him out quite a bit.
Just wait till you start wrestling with him. I'm telling you, he's going to smack the fuck out of you, and you're going to be
he's
like,
nuts.
he's going to hit you in the nuts, the face, something. 'cause
Oh, I can only imagine your dog when he's full grown doing what he fucking does every goddamn night.
It's not like that. No, they don't get like that. Yours is crazy.
Every night. It's like he knows every night. Like when we go to bed, I just get in my bed, but I don't pull the covers over me, and he's chill. The moment I pull the cover over me, he fucking jumps on the bed and does the fucking worm on me, puts all his weight on, he lays on my fucking head, and you can't push 100+ pounds of dead weight off your head when you're fucking laying in bed.
Right.
I can only imagine that with a fucking Great Dane.
Well, I think his dad was over 200 pounds.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Like, when ours would get in the bed, he'd pull his back legs and tuck them like a high diver and sleep in a fucking straight line. You had no idea he was in the bed. He wouldn't move.
He lays
roll,
on you.
Nothing. Like, he was like, it was the craziest thing to me. Like, how can something so big, like...
Yep. Well, they're
Be there
also
and
bony.
You'd not even know.
And they're also bony. So when he's like that, he's fucking narrower than this motherfucker.
I'm going to say, he's
Like John says, he's a fucking brown bear.
Yeah, he's a little bear,
You
dude.
should have named him Brian because he looks like Brian Urlacher with no neck.
Yeah.
Or Ryan Newman.
He kind of has a
Fucking Brian Cox. Should name him Brian Cox.
Yeah, why does he walk around with a freaking neck
Cowboy
pierce on?
collar
Yeah.
Or a fucking neck roll.
Yeah, like I said, he looks like a bear.
No, he's thick. Like I said, he looks
Yeah.
like he works out, but we know he doesn't.
No, he just runs around like an idiot in the backyard. Gets his laps in.
Get them laps in. Yep.
You're lining him up. You're charging him up because you're petting him.
Yeah.
Well, he needs some attention, man. He doesn't get
And
out
the moment
much.
you stop petting him, he's like, okay!
He doesn't get out much, okay?
Yeah, so far Kevin's been good at night, though. We let him sleep on his little dog bed next to the bed.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't get up until you get up and actually go out.
Doesn't piss and shit on the floor?
Nope.
Because my trick has
great.
always been with the puppy, they sleep on the bed with me, like the first few weeks that I have them. Because I always found, like, if they're sleeping on the bed with you at night, they won't piss or shit on the bed.
But what if they did?
I've never had one that did.
Really?
So, like when I had Rondo, my old pit, first night on the floor in my apartment, he shit all over the bedroom floor. Night 2, put him on the bed with me, he
Good.
slept all night.
Right.
And
No kidding.
by a week or 2, he was like potty trained. Put him on the floor in the bedroom since then. Never pissed and shit.
Huh.
Right.
First night I had him, like the first week, he was on the bed with me. Never pissed and shit in the bedroom.
No,
at
we
night.
closed the bedroom door and the bathroom door so he feels enclosed.
Yeah.
And he stays on his little dog bed the whole time.
Yeah.
Nothing. The
Oh,
crate training,
that's something
he
else.
hasn't pissed or shit in the crate.
That's something else I'll give you a heads up on. It's not going to be long, and you're going to have to get a fucking almost a toddler bed. Like, literally for him to lay on.
A full-size mattress.
Literally, like, when Ashton lived with her mom and dad, whenever her and her boyfriend or whatever broke up at that time, but before we met, that's what she had next to her king bed. She had a twin toddler bed, and that's what he slept on. And then whenever she moved in with me, I'm like, he's not sleeping in the bed. And so she got, like, the biggest dog bed that they actually make for the floor, and he still, like, he laid
Too
off
big.
the side of it. It wasn't big enough for him. So
He blows through the freaking dog beds I buy. I buy the suspended ones.
yeah, does he
With, like, the
blow 'em
burlap.
out?
Oh, yeah. like they'll last like 6 months, and then one of the corners of the
Blow it
burlap, the
out.
fucking seam blew out. So one corner of the bed is laying on the floor. Like
He says I'm thick.
it's like $10 to
Yeah.
buy a new piece for it.
Right.
He's like, I'm not fat, I'm just thick.
But then again, he also jumps off the bed onto that bed.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
downward
A lot of
weight
mass.
going there. Yes. Mass. He's thick.
Yep.
So what else has been up? That's a lot of riveting news that we came up with.
Daytona 500 was this past weekend.
Yeah, I didn't get to have a NASCAR party.
2 years in a row we haven't had one.
It's been longer than that, I think, buddy.
I think it was 2 years.
I think it's been longer. I can't tell you. No, it's definitely been longer than that.
You know,
I even tried to pull the puppy.
I think it's been 5, honestly.
no, we had one 3 years ago. I remember because it was rain delayed. But you do know, it's no longer a tradition.
What?
The Daytona 500 party.
Right, because we haven't had one in 5 years.
2 years you haven't had one. It's no longer a tradition.
It's kind of like the first annual Beer Olympics.
Yep.
One and only. But even if we would have had one this year, it would have been 7 o'clock by the time the races started.
We don't
like,
go for the
I'm
race,
go
Micah.
Home.
We go for the camaraderie, the drinking and hanging out.
That's why we come over here. We come over for your presence and your camaraderie, and you
it's not the same.
and you guilt us. You guilt us into even showing up.
It's not the same.
Ross wants to get out of the house.
Yeah, it's not the same.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I tried really hard, and it just didn't work out.
I even tried to pull the puppy plug.
Yeah,
Like I was
You gotta
like,
lay down the
I'll
law,
bring
man.
if you have the party, I'll bring the puppy over, and she was
about that. She's like, yeah, you can do that, but she still was just nervous that the other dog.
Next year we just show up.
That's what I told her. I said, I've already invited everybody. They're showing up. She's like, you better fucking not. I'm like, you better go run some IVs or something. Like, you better go find something to do. Nah.
No more Christmas parties. No
But
more
I'm like-
Daytona 500s.
But I was like, oh, yeah, we did. Yeah.
What's next? Turkey Day going away?
Never. That'll
Yeah.
never go away.
We're losing all these traditions, man. They're
No.
taking them from us.
No. Who?
Christmas party?
government.
Who's taking them away?
Biden.
Y'all.
Biden.
I tell you whose fault it is.
Y'all. This is goddamn Sasquatch.
That's whose fault it is. You're right.
I tell you who it is. It's that goddamn Sasquatch.
Yeah, just ask my dad. Whose fault is it? I'll tell you
Who
it
the
is.
hell would eat 38 bag lunches? I tell you who it is. Who's that goddamn Sasquatch?
Chris Farley. That's who ate them all.
Yeah. Yeah, no Christmas party this year.
That's
Yeah.
Danielle's
No
fault.
Daytona 500 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
That
I'm
means
telling you, I
need-
think it's been 5. I don't think it's been
No, I
2.
remember we had one 2 years.
I don't think
3
we've
years
had
ago.
one since I've renovated the house.
We have.
I know we haven't had one since I renovated the bathroom.
There's been
No, the bathroom wasn't done
There was
3
a
years
party.
ago.
There was a party not too long ago, and you had the island and your kitchen all redone. and
Yeah, it was all
everything.
done the last Daytona party we had.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think yeah.
Because I remember we did
not
the
ringing
Daytona
any
picks
bells.
there.
They might have had a fish fry at your house.
We did have a fish fry. Yes, we did have a fish fry.
I don't remember a fish fry.
Yes.
I don't think I
You
was
were
invited
invited?
to their fish fry.
No. Wait. Yes, I brought fish over.
You did?
Yeah.
I was not invited to the fish fry.
Did you catch?
When was this?
Yeah.
It was a while ago. Like a while ago. Like I don't even remember a long time ago.
You brought fish over.
Yeah. I might have brought too much fish.
Why would you bring fish over when I got a freezer full of it?
It was before I think our last catch.
Oh, shit. That was like 3 years ago.
No, it would have been like two. It would have been like a year ago
No.
or two. You
No.
had everything done in your kitchen. The whole thing was all lined up perfectly.
I think the last time I came over was Ashton's birthday party you had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had. Did we have a birthday party for her?
Yeah, you had a
May have
bounce
been-
house.
Yeah. It may have been like two birthdays ago.
It was
Maybe
a
I'm
surprise,
thinking
and you
of-
had like the nurses, and then we that was when Justin came over.
Oh, we had the slide and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
You were driving around Bob's little
Yes.
airport
Okay.
scooter things.
I think that might have been. Oh, we'd had Dakota's gender reveal thing. I think was the
What are you
last.
saying?
party
You
we
had you had fish at your house one time too. I was there.
I don't remember. My God, that's not good. That means we need to have a get together. Memorial Day, Indy 500,
I'll probably
Charlotte,
be at the beach
all
with
that
my
stuff.
family.
Right. Well, that weekend's out. I don't know. Let's
I
go
don't
on
know,
something.
man.
That's in May, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because
I'll
that
be-
day is like a motorsports
Yeah, that's
holiday
your
too.
New Smyrna.
That's the new Smyrna
weekends you
week,
go.
but it won't be next year. Hopefully. Because we'll
That's
be going
weird.
the week. We'll be
It's
going
already canceled.
We'll be going the week after because the kids are still in school.
Oh,
and
so
we
can't
can't do a full week. We can only go for a weekend because the kids have to go back to school for one more week. So.
That's crazy. Just take them out the last week of
Well,
school.
that's what I said, but Danielle was like, no. So.
No.
But this next year, we should be able to go for a whole
Especially
week.
if they have days saved up. It's like work. Like, you're not going to
Hey,
get
crew
any
time
She
off.
ain't gonna get failed.
Yeah, you're
Like,
not going to get any
but
credit for
to
carrying
her-
those days over to
to-
next school year.
To her defense, though, is Tori wants to be able to say goodbye to her
Okay.
friends and
Okay, she could
have
Memorial
the-
buy a week early.
It's that those last 2 weeks are like basically.
Oh, it's towards the end of the school year.
Yeah, it's
They're fuck off weeks. Let's just say
it is.
Yeah,
a
we've
lot
all
of it
been
is.
there.
The grades are in. Like,
Grades are in.
Your
Deals are
destiny's
done.
set. Your
She-
destiny's already
She
set.
wants to do the yearbook signing. She wants to have say
True.
goodbye to her friends. She
True.
wants to go to the class parties, and
She's
So-
a little social thing.
she is, man.
I'm telling you.
She almost cried because we skipped school on her birthday to go to Universal because she was missing out on some baking thing or something going on at school.
That's
I'm
good.
like,
She likes school. Like,
fuck, man. I was
I
like,
hated school. So
my dad
good
had
for
leverage
her.
on me, man. It was like, you get good grades, you can play football. You don't get good grades, you don't go play football.
Right.
Like, you skip school, you don't play football. I'm like, all right, I'm going to school.
I went.
How
to
stupid was I? I could have skipped a lot of school if I just didn't care about football.
Right, dude. Think about how much smarter we would be today without.
I would have
football.
been a retard.
No, my brain would be. Like,
oh yeah,
my
yeah.
brain would be.
I lost about more, like
That's what I'm saying.
75% of what I learned.
You were working on like 40% brain capacity right now.
Shit,
the rest
you're
of us is
right.
gray
You're so
matter,
right.
man.
Like I learned a lot, but I forgot a lot.
Okay, so
more
he's
than
got
I learned.
40%. That means I got maybe 45 if I was able to think of that.
Shit. Yeah.
What do you got, Ross? What do you got left?
6.
The way you said
You got-
it.
6%.
You got the Billy Bob brain from
Yeah, for real.
from
I
Barcelona.
don't know.
Brain talk.
Hannibal Lecter is the coach, and fucking had that boy killing himself for real.
Fucking Fast and Furious guys in there coaching the team. Paul Walker.
Yeah. He fucking broke
his leg. Yeah. And then old Mox is in there with his girlfriend.
Oh man, that's like one of the first
James Vanderbeek.
One of the first movies I saw with nudity. I think
It wasn't really even nudity. It just
it
had,
wasn't really.
It had whipped cream on the hoo-hoos and the ha-has.
But I happened to walk in when they were watching it, and I was like, "Oh, like wow," because it was a football movie, and I was all about football.
You know
and
what's
then I was
wrong
like,
with that scene? It's a
What?
high school football movie.
Yeah.
How old was she?
Well, she was not in high school though.
Yeah, she was.
No, she was probably older. She was over 18 playing at high school. That's how they get away with a lot of that.
Doesn't matter, man.
Doesn't matter. She's
That's how-
portraying.
So are the
That's-
cops on the internet.
That's how they get away with the porn industry, where they're saying teens and shit.
Well,
19.
18 and 19 is legal, John.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
they try to play the I don't know.
18 and 19 is legal.
You just don't click the teen videos and you're safe.
You can't click any of them. They're all fucking
Chauncey,
bars.
that's why you go after the MILF videos.
Yeah, you go for
Guaranteed safe. Wait a minute. Why does this young girl... Wait a minute. You tell me there's teenage MILFs now? 18, 19-year-old moms? What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you
I
can't. Yeah, you can't click on any videos now.
That's
I wonder
weird.
if they've released the old hold on the old hub. Remember we checked it
know.
out. John said he went on there and he confirmed.
I went on one.
We tried it here, and we confirmed it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He said he went back later and confirmed it was
No,
still down.
I went before that. That's why we checked it.
Yeah. I wonder if it's still telling you to contact your local official. Oh
Hey.
yeah, the same lady's
Oh,
on
yeah.
there.
She's,
You
hey.
still can't beat off.
Dear user.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Sri DeVille. As you may know, your elected officials have required us to verify your age before granting you access to our website. While safety and compliance are at the forefront of our mission, giving your ID card every time you want to visit an adult platform is not the most effective solution
It's
for
not.
protecting our users, and in fact, will put children and your privacy at risk. In addition,
How's that
mandating age
put children at
verification
risk?
without
For
fraud
you putting your
enforcement
ID in?
I have
gives
no idea.
platforms the opportunity
That
to
doesn't even make
choose
sense.
whether or not to comply. As we've seen in other
gonna
states,
punish my kids
this
'cause I
just
beat
drives
off?
traffic to sites with far fewer
You could've had
safety
more
measures in
kids.
place. Very few sites are able to compare to the robust
The
cost and
robust.
safety measures we currently have in place. In order to protect children and user privacy,
What'd she say her
any
name was?
legislation
Sherry DeVille?
must
Think
be
so.
enforced against
Is she
all
a
platforms offering
Hollywood
adult
actress?
content.
So how
The
are they
safety of
making
our
money right
users is
now
one of our
if
biggest
no one's allowed
concerns.
to go
Because
to
it's
the
just
site?
Florida.
The
Just
best
Florida.
and most effective
And a couple
solution
other
for
states.
protecting
It's not all
children
50.
and adults alike.
But
is
I'm
to
sure that
identify users
it
by
put a
their
hurt
device.
because Florida was probably a big base.
Put a hurting for the squirting.
I wonder if they had like metrics on that, like what states view their stuff the most.
Well, Florida's
You would think-
population's pretty high.
I was gonna say Florida, Texas, California being bigger states population wise, per capita would probably be like, bigger.
Longer and uncut.
What
was that? That was a movie.
I just can't see how longer uncut.
The South Park movie. It was the South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Dude, I died the other night. He was on Fox. I think it was after Daytona 500, but I didn't turn the channel, and I think Family Guy came on, and it was fucking Top Gun. They did the whole Top Gun thing.
I think I heard about that. Yeah.
Dude, I fucking died.
I think I heard like at the halfway point of the episode, it turned into Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
It went from the regular Top Gun to Top Gun Maverick.
Yes. And it was. I don't watch that, but I thought it was actually funny because it started off as Fat Gun, and then it turned into Fat Gun Maverick. And he's flying the plane and shit. They have like clips you can tell, and it's like instead of at the end where Iceman he's like, oh, Iceman died, and instead of doing
Spoiler
a
alert.
21 gun salute, right? It's them teeing up volleyballs and spiking them. And then that's who ends up saving them at the end is Iceman. He's like, oh, I thought you died. And then he comes back, and then next thing you know, he's dead again. Like, it's so stupid.
The original Top Gun movie was volleyball. Top Gun Maverick, it was beach football.
Beach football, yeah, you're right. No, I watched both of the actual movies,
Yeah.
but the Family Guy one was actually funny, and Lois was playing the chick, the flight instructor.
The love interest.
Yes.
Have you seen Top Gun Maverick?
I have not seen the new
Good
one.
movie.
It's actually pretty good. Like I watched it.
Just like the flying scenes, like the effects.
They throw some of the cheesy stuff in there. From the last
all
one.
the cheese from the regular Top Gun movie is in the
It's
second
all,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to hit all the same points the
Yep.
old one did.
But Goose's son
is Goose.
Rooster.
is Rooster, and
He hates
They-
Maverick.
right, they have a quarrel, and Maverick comes back to teach, and they end up getting a mission, and it's a very similar storyline,
Except Rooster hates Maverick because
except
his
Rooster
daddy died in his plane.
Well, because Maverick pulled his papers.
to try to keep him from being a pilot,
Yeah.
to protect him, and made his journey to being a pilot way harder.
Yeah.
What a douchebag, man. Just because his dad died.
Right. Well, that's the thing. Is
He
Rooster,
felt guilty and all that.
Yeah, Rooster's like, fuck that. I don't want to be a wingman or a co-pilot. I want to be the pilot.
Yep.
And he did. He became a fucking flying cock.
Yep.
Hey, sounds like it. Sounds scary.
Hey, boy,
Scary.
why are you so cocky? Because it's my name. And then instead of Iceman, what's that one dude that's on all the
Hangman.
movies? Yeah, Hangman.
Glenn Powell, Hangman.
Yeah, Glenn Powell.
Because
Yeah.
he'll leave you hanging. You
Gwyneth
can't count him.
Paltrow?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow. That's good, Johnny.
I tried.
Yeah, instead of Iceman, it's Hangman.
Hangman. But similar attitude and like,
Over cocky, but
yeah.
he doesn't get selected for the mission.
right. And then
But he comes back and saves them.
saves their ass, and he's like, I'm good. I'm very good.
Yep.
Like he's like just full of himself. But I encourage you to watch the Family Guy one. I don't watch that, and I actually found it quite.
Do I have to
entertaining.
watch the new Top Gun to watch that one? To
It would
get
make more sense.
Okay,
yes.
okay, I guess I will. Fuck.
But it is on your Plex thing, right?
It is, yeah.
Me and Ashton actually watched a movie on your Plex not long ago.
Oh, yeah?
It was Neighbors 2.
About to say, was it Days of Thunder or
No, she.
Little Nicky, a movie that you've seen 100 times?
No, for some
Shrek.
reason
Shrek, yeah.
For some reason she won't. She's not interested in Days of Thunder, and like she raced, and I'm like, dude, I'm telling
do
you,
you
she
not?
just doesn't get into it. So like, she actually stayed awake with me to
Tell her you'll do the animal cracker scene and everything, or like what is it, the sweet and lows, or whatever the fuck those little
Yeah.
packets.
Animal Crackers is Armageddon.
That's what it's racing. It's something's going on. Yeah, you're right.
Different
Don't want to close my eyes.
different characters, same scene. He had me thinking for a minute, like, wait a minute.
I knew there was a drafting with something.
Yeah, it was sweet and low packets, yeah. And then
Animal crackers drafting doesn't make sense.
and then you do the slingshot, and then where do you go from there, Co? All the way to victory lane. It was so fucking stupid.
But Ben Affleck did the same thing with animal crackers.
Ah, the dingo ate my baby.
He goes all the way to the wormhole, or the black hole in space.
Hey, we might need to call Harry Stamper. I seen where we got a 3.68% chance.
In 2032.
Yes, of the biggest asteroid that they've had actually making freaking contact with the American or the world. Actually, they said it's
Talking
a
about a real-
Yeah, they said it's a city destroyer. So everybody's asking where's Space Force. Well, they got a few years to figure it out. Call up old Harry Steamboat.
Yep.
Put him on an asteroid.
Leaving on a jet plane.
Well, Bear's dead. He died.
Yeah. Harry,
Clark
Harry
was
died
it
too.
named Clark Michael Duncan or something?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Was it Clark Michael?
I think so. Something like
Yeah,
that.
who the fuck names their kid Clark?
2 first names.
Clark.
Superman's Clark, man. Clark Kent.
Clark Kent is
That was a
both
made-up
two
name.
first names.
But a black dude at that. Clark. You ever
Clark.
seen it? Find me another black dude named Clark.
I don't know anybody named Clark.
Clark Griswold.
I really
He's not
don't
a real
know.
dude.
I don't know anybody named Clark.
No.
It was too. Praise Wally Moose! You're gonna have so much fucking fun. You're gonna need plastic surgery to remove that smile from your face. You'll be whistling zippity doo out of your assholes.
Wow.
He's losing his mind.
Yeah.
I sent that to
losing
Dan
my
Hill.
mind.
We got to wrap this thing up here in a few.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
already 10:30.
Oh wow.
Wow! I haven't even had
No.
dinner.
Wow.
Checkers is
You
gonna
had,
close.
you had beef jerky. Taco Bell's still open.
Oh,
Yeah, we had a decent amount of beef jerky. Turkey.
No, Mike ate like 3/4 of that one bag.
Yeah, that was
And
a
he's like,
thick
"Oh,
bag.
you guys want this one bag?" He handed me back an empty bag.
There was one piece of jerky
Yeah.
left.
Because I felt like a douche
good.
eating all of
It was-
it.
It's like
Good.
John eating the chips.
It's good, man.
John funneling 95%
No,
of the Doritos.
I was
out
proud of
it.
myself.
Sometimes
When I
it gets
got-
out of hand.
Yeah, when I got home, I wanted a snack, so I ate a banana,
Ugh.
and I ate like 4 pieces of pineapple,
Ugh.
like little things of it. And then I'm like, I'm going to fast the rest of the night. In fact, that's what I told Ashton. I said, I'm not drinking anything, and I'm not eating. I'm fasting. And she goes, nah. I'm like, yeah, I'm
Why?
telling you. And then,
You got blood to work tomorrow?
no, because I'm trying to do better. I'm up to 230 pounds, Ross.
But what's fasting alcohol going to do?
Because-
Why are you going to even come over? You're not going to drink.
Well, because the last few times, last Saturday, I drank like 5 ciders that were like 8%.
Dickens?
They were $3. And I got fucked ass up off them things, and I never threw it up. But my Sunday was miserable. My Monday wasn't a whole lot better. Like, the alcohol just affects my body differently. And I got thinking about it. I'm like, used to I drank at least once a week on Thursdays. We'd come over here. Well, now we've been doing this like once a month. That's all I've been drinking. Once a month.
pretty
That's
much,
the only
yeah.
time I drink. That's why I've had these beers
And then,
since
like you
before
said,
Christmas.
there was wine left. So I didn't even finish a whole bottle last time.
And you still had a half a bottle from the time before that, too.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just not in my prime no longer, and I recognize that.
That means we got to do it more.
We try.
No, we don't.
Every Thursday we ask you.
No, not Thursday.
He's talking about getting together
On
outside.
the weekends.
He wants to drink outside of Thursday night. He don't like the work week shit.
He doesn't like to just hang out with you and me.
No, he does. I think he doesn't like
No,
the whole.
It's
See?
different.
You
Do
said
it for
no.
an hour and a half, 2 hours on a Thursday night before I got to
It's
go to
erotic,
work
isn't
early
it?
the next day,
It's erotic, isn't
and then a Saturday or Friday night or a Saturday.
Are you
There's
worried about
differences.
getting too excited?
It's erotic. Doing it
No,
on a
I
weekday.
get it. Because
Dude, I'm
I
telling
don't
you.
stay up late at all.
If you
No,
get-
well, my thing is a hangover in the morning on a Friday sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm at work before you guys.
But
get
at
up
least
out of
you
bed.
feel better on the weekend.
I don't do anything on the weekend.
That's
But,
what I'm
I mean,
saying.
that's what I'm saying,
You got the whole
like-
weekend to recover.
I'd rather feel bad on a day I have to work than on a day I'm supposed to feel good.
No.
Like, typically I like to go fishing on the weekend or something, or go.
You go to fishing during the week when you're supposed to be at work.
No,
He
no.
hasn't been in a couple weeks,
I
probably.
haven't been. I hasn't been.
I got a new fishing pole. I ain't even got wet.
But I mean,
You want to go fishing, Rose?
I would rather feel like trash at work.
What
Than
What
when
if we
I'm
went on
fishing.
the snapper boat again?
I never get invited to those.
I asked you last time and told you it was 500.
Because
you said fuck off.
but it was also like on a Wednesday.
Right.
Yeah, no, I gotta work.
They have days off for that. And you already take off like a fucking 8 weeks a year.
I don't. I only take off 2 weeks a year.
You don't work the whole month of December, bitch.
No,
You only take one day off though.
No,
Not one.
no.
Because you don't want to go out there with because typically when you go fishing, you don't want to be fishing with a bunch of assholes.
Go
fishing
to a
on
different
top of-
spot where there's not a bunch of
They
assholes.
follow you if you're fucking. As soon as you pull a fish up, motherfuckers come out of fucking woodworks and come stack up.
Well, you
next
don't
to
fish when around people. They don't see you pull a fish.
It's like
up.
seagulls out in the fucking
But
40
on-
miles out and
on
drop
the
a cracker and a
weekend-
seagull
on
shows
the
up.
weekend, everybody's out. On the
Cool,
weekday,
man. Yeah.
nobody's out there. So that's why he
It's true.
goes and
Enjoy
does
it.
a lot of it.
Enjoy it on a
Dude,
Wednesday.
I'm telling you. It's worth taking the day off. Sometimes it's a Tuesday. It's not a Wednesday.
On a Tuesday.
Right.
Or Thursday. I don't give a fuck what
Yeah, I
day
want to
it
end
is.
this thing. It's 10:30, man.
We've been on a Monday before.
I don't care what day it is. I'm good at end it if you're good at end it.
Okay.
We're not ending it. We're just the podcast. Is
That's
over.
what I'm talking about.
I'm not killing myself.
Yeah, I was like, well, if you want me to kill you, I'll do it.
But
But
we're not
it's-
ending it.
there'll be a price.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be. I want to sign a waiver saying that I'm not liable for killing you. It was something that
Hey.
you were wishing, and I was executing on your behalf.
You're not
and-
killing me.
It doesn't matter, like, assisted suicide in this state is not
I
legal.
just want no part of the liability of that.
Okay.
Well, then don't be the one to kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
But I want his money. That's what he. That's what the agreement is. He wants me to kill him.
Hire a hitman.
I'm not agreeing to that.
No, you're paying me to kill you.
All right, we'll see y'all next time.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
I have no
Bye.
idea.
I'm just saying. I just gonna sign a waiver first.